Hello everyone, welcome to G's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a simple rice cooker mutton biryani. Come, let's get into the video and check out the ingredients. I'm G from G's Kitchen. So for the rice cooker mutton biryani, I have kept all the ingredients ready. But first, let's cook the mutton. Into a pressure cooker, I have washed the mutton and I have washed it with turmeric powder. I'm adding handful of ginger garlic, crushed ginger garlic, and little bit of turmeric. We already used turmeric while washing, so add little bit, and enough salt, and I'm going to pressure cook this for about 5 whistles. Salt always to your taste. Mix this. You don't have to add any other masala since we are going to add that in the tomato and onion masala. So now I'm going to add in little bit of water, not too much, until the mutton is soaked in the water. And I'm going to cook this for 5 whistles, or you can cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. Now while the mutton is being cooked, let's prepare the masala. For the masala, I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of oil. You can add in ghee as well. It will be 1.5 tablespoon of oil and 1.5 tablespoon of ghee. Once the oil is hot, I'm going to add in the garam masala, whole spices, star anise, cardamom, cloves and cinnamon. If you have bay leaves, you can add as well. You don't have to add so much of masala. This is a simple biryani we make in rice cooker. When you are in a hurry, or if you feel lazy to cook in a large scale, this recipe would save you actually. You can also take rest at the meantime. You can also feed your family with a nice biryani. Once the garam masala is cooked, we are going to add in the onions. I have taken 3 large onions. It's about 500 grams of mutton, so I am adding about 3 large onions. Slice it very thin. Add little bit of salt. Cook this until the onions are slightly brown. Now the onions have started browning a little bit. At this point, let's add in the ginger garlic paste. Since I have added ginger garlic into the mutton as well, so I am adding just 3/4 tablespoon of ginger garlic here. Mix this well. Now the onions have browned well. At this point, I am going to add in sliced tomatoes. I have used 1.5 tomatoes and 3 green chilies. Cook this well. Now the tomatoes are also cooked well. At this point, let's add in half a tablespoon of red chili powder, and this is about 1.5 tablespoon of store-bought biryani masala. If you want to see my biryani masala, homemade biryani masala recipe, you can see my Sri Lankan biryani recipe. Mix this well, and I'm going to add in little bit of coriander, and some mint leaves. Mint leaves gives a nice flavor for this biryani, so you can add little bit more as well. Now let's add in 2 tablespoons of curd, thick yogurt. Mix this and cook it for a second or two and switch off the flame. Now our masala is also ready. Let's switch off the flame, and now I'm going to transfer all this to a rice cooker. So now I have transferred the masala into the rice cooker, and into it I'm going to add in the cooked mutton. You can see how well it's cooked. Add the mutton in. Give it a mix. And now here I have taken 3 cups of rice. I have taken Ziraga chamba, and I have washed this and left it like this for about 10 minutes. I'm going to add this in. So it's 3 cups of rice. And for the 3 cups of rice, we need to add about 4.5 cups of water. So instead of water, I'm going to add in the mutton stock. It's very oily, so I'm not going to add too much. I'm adding 1 cup of mutton stock, then another half a cup, and rest I'm going to add in water. You can instead add 1 cup of coconut milk as well. That also will give a nice taste. So I have added 1.5 cups. I'm going to add another 3 more cups. So it's about 4.5 cups now. Mix this very well. Give it a taste test before you put this into the rice cooker. If you want salt, you can add at this point. I'm adding little bit of salt. Since the mutton oils are there, I'm not going to add any ghee, but if you are a ghee lover, you can go ahead and add at least half a teaspoon of ghee. Don't add too much. And finally, when you give it a taste test, see how the sourness is, because we have added curd and also we have added tomatoes. So if you want to add lime, make sure it's not so sourful. Later the biryani might become so sour. So I'm going to add half lime, not much. Mix this again. And I'm going to put this into the rice cooker. Salt should be slightly high so that when the rice cooks, it becomes normal. Tasty rice cooker mutton biryani is ready. I wish that you could see the consistency. You can see it's in a nice consistency. If I take a mutton piece, it's cooked well. See, it's nice and soft. I have served this with some brinjal and some onion raita. So make this at home and enjoy with your family and friends. Let me meet you with another interesting recipe. Thank you.